Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Whitehall City Council special meeting for May 26th, 2020. Ms. Aug, would you please call roll?
Rodriguez.
Here.
Cantor.
Present.
Morrison.
Present.
Present. Coniston.
Present.
Elmore.
Present.
Bailey.
Present.
President Potter.
Present. Ms. Aug, would you please call the roll as to whether each member of council is given a copy of each item of legislation listed on the agenda prior to the meeting and including any add-on legislation?
Rodriguez.
Yes.
Cantor.
Yes.
Morrison.
Yes.
Peck.
Yes.
Coniston.
Yes.
Elmore.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Thank you. We have two items this evening. First is ordinance 46-2020 to authorize the provision of a real property tax abatement for the new project in the Air South Commerce Park within the Poth Road Community Reinvestment Area for the purpose of encouraging the creation of new jobs within the city and authorizing the execution of the related community reinvestment area and agreement.
I'm going to need a second on this.
Go ahead. Gotcha.
Okay. Mr. President, I wish to introduce ordinance 46-2020 and move for the suspension of all rules.
Second.
There's been a motion by Mr. Morrison, second by Mr. Rodriguez for the introduction of ordinance 46-2020 and suspension of all rules. Any discussion on the motion? Ms. Aug, please call roll.
Rodriguez.
Yes.
Cantor.
Yes.
Morrison.
Yes.
Peck.
Yes.
Coniston.
Yes.
Elmore.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
The rules have been suspended.
Move to adopt.
Second.
A motion to adopt, second by Mr. Rodriguez. Ms. Aug, please call roll.
Rodriguez.
Yes.
Cantor.
Yes.
Morrison.
Yes.
Peck.
Yes.
Coniston.
Yes.
Elmore.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Ordinance 46-2020 has been adopted. Next is Resolution 15-2020, authorizing the mayor to enter into a municipal income tax reimbursement agreement with Cerullia Bakery USA Incorporated, seeking to locate at 430 North Yearling Road and declaring an emergency.
Mr. President, I wish to introduce resolution 15-2020 and move for the suspension of all rules.
Second.
There's been a motion by Mr. Morrison, second by Mr. Rodriguez, to introduce Resolution 15-2020 and move for suspension of all rules. Any discussion on the motion?
If I could, Mr. President, I just wanted to speak on the record about this project. This is a new development in the, as you mentioned a minute ago, in the Air South Commerce and Tech Park. A commercial bakery is looking to locate to the, what would be the northeast corner of Poth and Yearling. They, I believe earlier today or tomorrow, will actually purchase 20 acres along Yearling Road there with their purpose of constructing a 160,000 square foot commercial bakery. We've been working with them for the past number of months. These two pieces of legislation allow the mayor and myself and Jenna to execute all the necessary documents for the incentive that we've offered them, the tax abatement, which has been approved by Whitehall City Schools. Within 3 years of construction, we do believe that this new employer will have 120 new jobs in the community and a payroll of $7.5 million. We're very excited to welcome them to the community. This represents nearly a $40 million capital investment into the community. And ultimately, this facility could be expanded all the way up to 450,000 square feet. So a very significant investment in our community with a very significant amount of real jobs and great payroll. And so, again, I thank you for your consideration on this matter this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Director.
Is that the old Kroger?
So, if you think about the old Kroger, where Wright Rug is,
Right.
they have split the lot from an east and a west side. So where the old Kroger freezer building was, that will be torn down in the next 2 weeks. And then they will build there, there'll be an entrance off of Yearling Road, north of the new entrance feature. And so that's where they'll have the entrance in for the 160,000 square foot facility. Any other questions? Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you again. Any other comments? Ms. Aug, will you please call roll on suspension of rules?
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Cantor?
Yes.
Morrison?
Yes.
Peck?
Yes.
Coniston?
Yes.
Elmore?
Yes.
Bailey?
Yes.
The rules have been suspended.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt, seconded by, motion by Mr. Morrison, seconded by Mr. Rodriguez to adopt. Clerk, please call roll.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Cantor?
Yes.
Morrison?
Yes.
Peck?
Yes.
Coniston?
Yes.
Elmore?
Yes.
Bailey?
Yes.
The motion, the resolution has passed, which brings us to the conclusion of our meeting. At this point, I would accept a,
Mr. President.
thank you.
Move to adjourn. Second.
Motion to adjourn by Mr. Bailey, seconded by Mr. Rodriguez. Ms. Aug, please call roll.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Cantor?
Yes.
Morrison?
Yes.
Peck?
Yes.
Coniston?
Yes.
Elmore?
Yes.
Bailey?
Yes.
Thank you, and we are now adjourned. We will take approximately a 5-minute recess to allow the technical side to catch up with us, and we'll reconvene in about 5 minutes with our committee meetings.